Gleff back again, and welcome back to another Realm Work video. Well, today I'm going to go over the drop locations for all the unique UTs that was released with 2 days ago's update. So I've been having some requests for information like this, and Deca posted some information yesterday, and I thought that I could go over all 10 or 11 of them in today's video. So if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss a single video that I make about the Realm rework and upcoming videos I will do for RotMG. I appreciate all the members I have on the channel right now, and if you want to become one, the lowest tier is starting under $1, so if that's something for you, you can check that out and you can give me some extra support. This is how the Realm currently looks, and all of the realms that are on the open beta looks like this. But let's start off with my favorite biome, and that is the coral reefs. This biome is very beginner friendly and has some really cool sprites for enemies, and I just love the walruses and sea turtles that attack you. But this is the drop location for the Toriental staff, and this drops from all the enemies. Like all the other white bags, they drop from all the different enemies in that biome, but the bosses in the biomes have a better chance or a higher chance to drop these white bags from enemies, but I think it's very rare, so I would say to focus on the bigger quests and bosses to have the best chances for you getting a new white bag.
Next location.
And white bag is the Shipwreck Cove biome that drops the cannon ball sword. I'm not sure what it's called right now, but that one is close to the coral reefs and is also beginner friendly and has some bosses that are very easy to do, so farming this biome is not going to be a problem. Any enemy in the biome can drop a white bag and the new UT, so I have a really hard time just going around and looking extra hard for the white bags, because if you kill an enemy behind your like fog of war or point of view, you won't see it. So yeah, be extra careful when farming for the white bags, because any enemy can drop them. The next biome is the Sprite Forest, and this is my second most favorite biome out of any, and I just love the area and all the mushrooms and sprite trees, and this will drop the Celestial Bow or Celestial Recurve as it's called, and it's one of the current best bows in my opinion, and I would really like to get this. I am currently farming this biome a lot to just get some chances on dropping the bow. But this biome is also very easy to do, and it's one of the lower levels of the biomes, so yeah, you won't really have to be that careful going around and clearing this. And this biome also has some really nice event bosses like the Daughter of Lyman. The biome that drops the skull of the Restless Souls, and this one is the Dead Church, and well, this looks pretty boring in my opinion, and the Sprite Forest and coral reefs are just better looking in my opinion. This feels like a wasted desert land, and yeah, it's not one of my favorites, but it's very easy to do, and a common dungeon here is Haunted Cemetery and Undead Lair. Pumpkin Maze, and the Pumpkin Maze is one of my favorite items out of all of these new UTs, and this Godlands or biome, and this biome is pretty easy to roam around. I just like the pumpkins going all over the place, and well, we have the big bosses like the Alpha and Sigma Werewolf and some other things like the Skull Knight, for example. And this biome looks pretty cool, and I like the bigger beholder gods that they have reworked, and yeah, I think it works as a biome, and it's much more interesting and has more in it than, for example, the Dead Church like we saw before. The more dangerous biomes, and this is the Risen Hell. This biome drops the Doom's Emblem, which is one of the best white bags that this update has given. This gives Paladin a huge damage boost and has some nice on equip stats as well, and I like this biome. It has the big idol and some of the more fun, like abyss themed bosses, and I like this biome, and it's almost in the middle of the map, just under the abandoned city. The next one is the abandoned city. This biome drops the cavalry lance, which is one of the new better shields to knight when they get the dash function to work. I saw someone on the Reddit page exploring the whole abandoned city, and we can see a full building that has been left, and the gods that roam around here reminds me of the old godlands the most. We have the slime god, we have the Medusa, we have the Jinn and Beholder, the Ent Ancient, and some other new enemies. I feel like this biome is pretty much a wasteland except the buildings in the middle, but I like that some biomes have more buildings and structures around them to feel like it's a bit more lively in the middle of the map. This biome is very central to the map, and above this we will go into the veteran biomes that are much harder and will drop a little bit of better white bags. Up we have the biome that drops the pollen incendiary, which is the new poison, and this drops in the floral escape, and this is one of the most dangerous biomes in the veteran biomes. I think it's a bit more dangerous than the sanguine forest, which is the like hell veteran biome, and some of the enemies here can insta-pop you if you just stand still for a little while. So be careful roaming around in this biome. And here we have bosses like the kaiju, I think, and some other really nice bigger bosses that are looking so nice right now. And yeah, it also gives a lot of XP, so gaining fame in this biome won't be a problem. Though the pollen incendiary isn't my favorite white bag, yeah, I think it can be pretty interesting to get in the future. Hopefully we will get a lot more white bags to ourselves pretty soon. Next up we have another dangerous biome, and that's the Carb Feris biome. This one has some really big insects that can kill you, and this drop location will drop the tome that is talked about as one of the best white bags right now. It's kind of overpowered. I've seen some Reddit posts and a lot of people seem to like this tome. I think that it has some really good potential, but I would like to get it first to try it out. Here we also have the kaiju and also the bigger dragon with the egg enemy, and some of the more dangerous event bosses will spawn in this region as well. And then we have the Sanguine Forest that will drop the Bloodbath Katana, and this isn't as hard as the Deep Sea, the Runic Tundra, or the Floral Escape in my opinion, but it's also a cool looking biome, and it's up to the right on the map, as you can see here. And yeah, I like this biome, and it feels like it has some potential of being a good biome. You can see here on the screen a life pot dropped from one of the enemies, and yeah, I like this biome, and I think the Bloodbath Katana has some really huge potential of being one of the best katanas in the game, and yeah, we just have to get the white bags to judge that fully. Next up, we have the veteran biome called Runic Tundra. This biome drops the Runes of Knowledge, and it's actually one of my favorite white bags of the whole rework. And this spell is really strong, and it gives weak on enemies. You have a nice ability to do a lot of damage. It out damages the Dama spell, for example. And yeah, the bigger bosses here can be the warship, for example, but you also have the bigger robots that can drop this as well. This is a very, very dangerous biome, and I've had the most challenges of the realm rework here. The bigger enemies can paralyze you, and that can be a death sentence if you don't hold the Nexus button close to your hand. Biome is the Cloak of the Deep biome, and this is the Deep Sea Abyss. This is the most dangerous part of the realm rework, and I just love this biome. The enemies give a lot of XP, drops you mana, life pots, and a lot of pots in general, and have one of the coolest sprites, which is this like squid shark that doesn't have a lot of HP, but it will give you like 1.8 k XP, and it's looking so cool. And though the and though the cloak isn't my favorite, well, I think it can be potentially one of the best cloaks for rogue if you want to do extra damage. The last white bag is the adventure scarf, and this will drop in the rookie biomes. So these are the biomes that are closest to the spawning beach southwest of the map. And well, you have a nice time fighting slimes, pirate kings, and whatever is down there. Nothing will kill you there, but it has potential of giving your character or PPE a very good start of its life, and giving it an adventure scarf in those rookie biomes. So there is even a point of going there to the rookie biome and kill some mobs now and then to get a chance on getting the adventure scarf, which is a very nice ring. What do you guys think of this? Which one is your favorite biome? Tell me down in the comment down below. Check out my giveaway. There's a member function on the channel. I love all the members, and you get some special perks of being a member. And I'll see you guys later in another video, so don't forget to subscribe. Have a good evening and a good weekend on the Realm rework, and I'll see you in game. Bye bye.